welcome back to the Paperless Movement YouTube channel. Today we will talk about Qatalog. Qatalog is a project manager that has been around for a while. We looked at it already, we saw some potential, but it was not even close to any other alternatives like ClickUp, Asana, or any other big project management tools. Now they just introduced Qatalog 2.0, and my friends, this is a game changer, and a lot of other project management tools need to look at this and learn from the UI UX, but also from the AI implementation they have. So here we are on the website. Here you see they just launched it. If you've been there yesterday, it wasn't there. Today it's there. And what it does, it introduced also AI. So this means we will do this in a moment. When we create a new catalog workspace, it will create essentially a software solution tailored for your business. And we talked to the founder of Qatalog, and they just said, this is just the beginning. So I cannot wait to show you guys what this all means. Of course, this video is not sponsored by Qatalog. It's sponsored by you, the Paperless Movement members. If you want to join the Paperless Movement, you can join for free, figure out what this is all about. But now let's dive into Qatalog. So here we scroll down and let's see if we can build immediately a company. And then it asked me to sign in either with Microsoft, Google, or with a normal email. Where do I work? Well, at the Paperless Movement, right? Let's pick 10 to 50 people. And this is now the important step where you enter what this is all about, okay? Well, let's not say marketing consultant. Let's do productivity consultancy. All right, productivity consultancy. And let's see what the AI will come up with and set up this new workspace for me. All right, that's what they come up with. What a productivity consultancy should have is clients, contacts, and projects. Does it make sense? I could now delete these if I don't think that fits. Let's just keep it as it is, and let's see how we can customize this later on. And there we are. That's the dashboard of Qatalog, and I think, man, this UI is just beautiful to look at. I love it. Here on the side we see a feed. Here we see that Team Paperless Movement joined. So that's just my team. It's just a team email address that we used here. So that would be you. And here we have the things that was created. The clients, the projects, the contacts. And then we have browse. And there we can browse different things like tasks, pages, threads, and so on. And what this all means, we will see in a moment. But let's say we have a new client. Okay, the new client name is Steven Jobs, all right? And I can connect this to people. So if I would be the person who connected to the client. Qatalog also works like databases. You know it from Notion, you know it from ClickUp and so on. But it presents it in a complete different way. Maybe more like Smart Suite in a way. So when you go back to clients, here you see the database, all right? And you can visualize this in different ways. We can have here a proper database. But when we go in there, we have the entity, Steven Jobs, and we can apply tasks, threads, resources, projects to this. So let's say we have a project that this client wants to work with us, all right? Let's say this project means implement. Okay, so it would be great if I could now just search for a project, and if it is not there, I would like to be able to create it right on this page, obviously. Now I need to go to projects and keep in mind the customer. So that's always something that adds friction, but I can create a project now called implementation for Sequence, right? And here we can then select clients, or if we have more entities later on, we can connect it to other things as well. So Steven Jobs create, and now you will see we have the project, and in the project we have clients, and here we see all the clients that are connected to this project. So the same works for contacts. I think contacts is a bit confusing. So let's see if we can delete this. So when we go in here in modules, you can also go down here to settings, and there you can go to modules. There we can create new, or we can remove things. So let's remove the contacts for now. And let's say everything is clients and we have only projects. And then we can create a new one and say goal. And here are goals. And then we can pick an avatar, an icon, public or private. So that's coming soon, it seems. External sharing. So if you have shareholders on the outside, we would share this goals maybe with outside settings. Then we can pick the fields. What fields should be included in this new entity goals? Now we can say, for example, a due date. Okay, due date for goal. We can say it's required. Then we have connections. Here we can connect it with the projects because the project should be aligned to the goals. And then we can have features. So here, and that's where the power comes into Qatalog, it's the integrations with external tools that I'm really interested in, how they do this. So here we can add some measurements. Obviously we want to measure the goal progress. Then let's see what else is there. Reminders, tasks. No, we don't want to have tasks and goals. Timelines, maybe. Threads, that's something so we could discuss on the goals. Resources. No, let's keep this simple. Okay, it seems there's an error. This was just launched, so I'm sure they will publish a lot of bug fixes in the next weeks, but it would be great to be able to save. All right, my friends, I cannot create the goals right now, so we will share this video with Qatalog, and we will hope that they will send a bug fix, and as soon they will provide us some solutions, we will make another video talking about this. But let's see what we have already there, and that's where you can see how others are set up. So what AI already created. AI said, well, projects, they need to have a status. So you have different statuses that you can set update here. It should have pages, resources, tasks, and threads, right? Threads is the discussion forums. And here we have the connections. So we could, for example, say, no, we don't need pages, or we don't need the status. So we would just remove the status here, save it, and it gives me the f***ing error again, man. Okay, well, let's skip this for now and let's see what integrations do we have here. And here, why I want to pick Dropbox right now, let's connect to Dropbox. And there we go, Dropbox is connected. And the beauty now is we could create, if it would be possible now, with the arrow it's not possible, but I could now go in here and add a workflow, okay? And here I can add a default workflow, or I can create a new one, but not from within here. I think that's really tedious, and well, they just launched the 2.0. There's a lot of back-end improvements, but I see so many potentials here that are low-hanging fruits to improve the overall product and usability. So when I add a workflow, I want to be able to create a new workflow right from here. I don't want to save, obviously getting the error right now and then getting back. Let's see, when I click on this, no, it doesn't do anything. And then when I click away, need to go away and then create custom workflows like here, and create a workflow and then say, see, I already forgot. If I'm in the entity where I add the workflow, my mind is already in a flow creating things. If I need to leave this space in order to create something else elsewhere and then go back in order to use it, that's something that is not working. I talk about this a lot when I talk about Notion databases. They do a great job when you have a relation field that you look up stuff in another database, and if it's not there, you can create this entry directly on the relation field. That's how things should work. Coder, for example, they have the same issue. If it is not there, I need to go to the other database in order to create the item and go back. And here we have the same issue. I have to create this workflow, create. Well, at least this works. And now we have the test workflow. And here I can start the steps now, okay? So let's say that's the interview workflow. Let's change this to interview workstream. Okay, that's something we have in the Paperless movement. If you're a Paperless movement member, you might have seen one of the older iCore courses where I talk about Workstreams, and there I show you what this means. But essentially, a workstream is a workflow showing you the different process steps of a creation process. Workstream is something where we have a start and an end, and it's a recurring thing that happens in your business. So interview workstream would mean, for example, invite interviewee. Let's now do a form, so you can ask questions right here. questions. Business website. All right. And here we can pick URL. Then we can duplicate this and say, why do you want to be our guest? And then we have short text answer. And well, that's it for now. Preview, that's how it looks like. And then save. And as soon somebody hands this in, see, this is required in order to advance to the next step. We can add a next step, which would then be create an event on calendar. Boom. So here is the moment where we will use our calendar integration. Okay, it's not showing up here, but now I have to go back to settings, go integrations, and now I can search for calendar. There we go. Now I have to go back to workflows. Now that I actually have integrated the calendar here, and it's still not showing up, so this means there is no calendar integration yet. It would be great if there's something coming soon, or knowing if this is missing. To me, that's a bit confusing. Then let's pick Slack and send a message to a channel. Integrate Slack. So now we can pick the channel, use this, then we can create, and then I would like to see, there we go. See, I can now access the data that was entered before. So it's pretty useful that we used a form from Qatalog to create a questionnaire, because now they provided a business website and why they want to be a guest. So this means I can now enter here their website, and then I use a variable, which is then business website, and why they want to. Boom. Now preview. That's how this looks like. Save. So this means as soon as somebody signs up on a form, we will get a Slack message. Now we can say in ClickUp, and there we have now the ClickUp integration, create task. And now I can connect it to ClickUp here. Paperless movement, ClickUp space, ClickUp list, and there we go for, it doesn't find the lists. Well, this is not going so well right now. So then let's just publish the workflow as it is right now. And there we go, it's published. So we can assign workflows to people. We can start the workflow and preview. So let's start this workflow. Okay, so here I'm signing up. Okay, so people are forced to use HTTPS, so it would be great if this is not there, that this would say here that you have to add this, otherwise people are confused. Next, and this. Well, I finished it. It says waiting here. It would be great to see, okay, that's assignments. When I go to waiting, it doesn't tell me anything. It just says waiting. So I will share this video with Qatalog, and I'm eager to work with them together to see how we can overcome these issues, because what we need to give them credits for is really the potential behind this. This is not something that I would now personally roll out for my new team, for the new business as it is, maybe with support of Qatalog to setting it up. But it's day one of the Qatalog 2.0. I don't know if you tested Qatalog 1.0. There were so many more limitations when it came to how to set this up. But now you can have your own modules. You can order them. You can change the navigation on the side, right? So I could now edit this and take the tasks and want to have the tasks on top here and then save the changes. But now you see the tasks are here on the side, so I move them out and I can have these subfolders and so on. So I can really set these up in a very easy way. Then I can create templates for certain things. That's it. It might look very minimalistic and basic, but sometimes it's really better this way. Not everybody is a productivity geek or a project manager who loves to use complex project management tools. Here it's all about being connected. There's a directory of people working in here. Then you go to this person and you see all the tasks they worked on. You see the workflows. See, this person started the workflows. You see the resources they added to the company. So there's everything interconnected, and you see all the details about each person. And that's really something where I see a great potential in there. But still, see, now it duplicated the navigation here on the side. That's just things that are bugs that need to be fixed now after this launch. See, it's not even going away now. So I would say let's wait for a week or two, and make sure to subscribe to this channel to catch up when I publish the next video, when they have maybe the 2.1 version out there. Because again, we see the potential behind this, and we will follow definitely Qatalog and see what they will do, because when you see all the other project management tool options out there, this is finally something unique. It's not just another Notion, it's not just another Asana or ClickUp or Monday. It is something unique. It's a complete new concept, looking at databases, because in fact it's a database, it's interconnecting. It has a unique AI integration. They just mentioned they just get started, and that's why we will follow them from now on. Let's see what they will come up with. Do you use already Qatalog? Well, then let us know in the comments below. Happy to learn more about this. Maybe I made some mistakes here. Call me out in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you up next time.
Everybody's talking about the moment.